while the Israeli occupation forces surrounding Al-Shifa hospital from all four directions, and at the very same time positioning snipers around the area on the high buildings. They have been targeting whoever was moving outside of the hospital, with thousands of the Palestinians still staying in there, either with their relatives and those who were injured during the ongoing onslaught on the Gaza Strip, or seeking safety and staying there as an IDPs, or even medical staff who cannot leave the hospital. Anyone who moves or tries to move any of the exits of the hospital is being targeted by the Israeli occupation forces. Several people were killed there, and the director of pharmaceutical department in the Ministry of Health said that they are organizing a mass grave for all the people who were killed. There are reports of 100 Palestinians who were killed in the last few days who need burial, and with the increasing security risks, they cannot be buried, and they will be buried in a Shifa hospital. Some other news from the field indicating that there is another targeting of Mahdi Hospital. Mahdi Hospital is in the Gaza Al-Nasr neighborhood, which is an adjacent area to the Al-Shifa hospital, around 600 yards or even 800 yards. The reports indicate that there is at least 50 people, there are 50 people who were reported to be killed, and many other unconfirmed number of people injured. They sent an appeal, Save Our Lives call for the people, in that they indicated that they have lost 50 and many others are injured and no one can deal with them, and they were appealing to the people to save them and listen to their outcry and to speak to the International Committee of the Red Cross or for any organization or a body that can coordinate for them to leave the area and evacuate the people who are killed. Up to this particular moment, they're not able to move them outside of the building, and they're still struggling, and it looks like more of them are going to be killed because of the slow response by those international organizations who are assigned and mandated to communicate with the Israeli party for the sake of saving people who are at risk of death, and also helping people who need to move from the conflict areas and from the hot areas of fire exchange or bombardment. Last words on Twitter, Dr. Basil al-Mahdi tweeted, that no one dies unless all his days are complete. But some people are living while they're missing dignity, honor, and pride. And by that, he was blaming the Arabs who are surrounding Gaza and the international community for not doing enough to stop the wrath and the killing and the bombardment that is taking place in Gaza. He tweeted 2 days ago, and he's confirmed to be killed by the most recent bombardment of Mahdi Hospital in Al-Nasr just around an hour ago. Israeli occupation forces targeted the UNDP headquarters in Gaza. This is a 5-floor building where it's known to be a protected area with all the coordinates with the Israeli side. The Israeli occupation targeted the 3rd floor of that building, and it looks like also unconfirmed number of people were killed and injured in that incident. All over the Gaza Strip are more severe today. In central Gaza, there were very heavy bombardments in all different parts of the central Gaza. In Khan Yunis, there were very heavy bombardments in the Khan Yunis east area. Also in Al-Satri Al-Gharbi area, which is an area between Khan Yunis city and Khan Yunis suburbs. And also there were some reports about the Israeli occupation targeting the fishermen in the Rafah Sea. So that confirms the reports that the bombardment is heavier and it is throughout the Gaza Strip. And the number of victims is on the rise constantly.